Hello, hello, hello. I have a new setup. New setup. My mom is visiting and she said I needed to clean. My mom told me to clean my room, my craft room. No, she helped me. She's it's sometimes, she said, maybe sometimes it takes just somebody else to look at it. So we got everything reset up. So hopefully everything is running and working. I can already see that I don't know why that doesn't stay there, but okay. We are here. I'm actually going to be on twice tonight. So I am waiting to get shared on into the DIY arts and crafts room. Have my t-shirt on. We are in the arts and crafts room hopefully very shortly here. And I will see that. It feels kind of weird because I'm usually on this side. So anyway, things got kind of cleaned up and moved around. So that's pretty exciting. Elsa was up with Elsa's Chalky Crafts and Arts prior to this in the DIY craft room. She was doing a gorgeous watercolor. Oh my gosh, she is an artist. I will claim to being a crafter, not an artist, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little scared to do that. So hopefully we will see here shortly. If you are watching this first part, you might be, hey, Tarina, good to see you. If you're watching this first part, you're probably watching on the replay, so put hashtag replay. Hello, hello. I am excited to be here tonight. I was catching a little bit of Elsa's video on how to do the watercolor. Oh my gosh, I now need that transfer. It was so beautiful, and I'm not an artist, so I was also watching her thinking, I can't. So anyway, we are here doing Christmas, getting a head start on Christmas. I know it's not very far away. In fact, tonight is homecoming for our town, so there is that. But everybody's going to homecoming except Grandma. She's like, I don't want to be in the gonna see how this goes here. I don't want to be sitting in the cold for nobody that I know. And I can't entirely blame her. So thank you so much. I am Dory Jo Stoll, and I am in Prairie Scraps both on YouTube and Facebook. And tonight on Facebook, we are over in the DIY Arts and Crafts room. It's a free group that you can join and get all kinds of crafts ideas. And this evening, the theme is to get a jump on Christmas. So, and actually it's going to go all tonight and then tomorrow as well. So, and up after me is actually going to be my friend Tarina over at Create with Tree. That's me. So I almost put that all together and like said Teresa when you came on. So I apologize. It's in my head now. I can't get it out. But anyway, I am going to be using these brand new, they're called the Couture Boutique Chalkable Shapes. Oh, what fun ornaments. And there's actually this, and there's a vintage set as well, which is really cool. I'm so excited. I can hardly, this one came out first, and then the vintage came out after that. So if you are interested in this project or the stuff to get this project, just go ahead and put down below ornaments, because that's what I'm making this evening. I don't know about you guys, but I loved, and these are the coordinating transfers that go with it. So that is going to be our evening. I'm going to get started, and I'm sorry, I hope this is an okay little way to go. That's what I'm hoping. I actually think this looks a lot better. So hopefully the angle is all right. You guys keep me posted. And we're going to start off with just opening this up. This comes with 5 different couture boutique chalkable shapes. And these chalkable shapes, they're reusable. You can, just spritz them off and get it off if you want with a board eraser. But I don't know, but you guys tell me if you enjoy giving Christmas ornaments. I try to give my kids a Christmas ornament every year. I have 5 kids. Now I have a daughter-in-law and son-in-law as well, and 2 grandbabies. So it's turning into needing to do ornaments for my 5 kids, plus the 2 extras. Yeah, so 9. Plus I try to make one for my husband and I too. So Anyway, that is what I'm up to tonight. I thought I'd get a head jump here. I think I've got some painting cardboards here. Ooh, oh my gosh, you guys. I have, funny thing, I'm going to be up next also at 6:30 in another one for National Coffee Day. And I have a bin of water sitting next to me, and I just dumped that cardboard right into it. So I have a great shot this evening. So anyway, I was going to start out by sponge painting these a solid color, because I want to do that. And then I think we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided. Tell me if you have any ideas about what colors I should put on it. But I think, I don't know. I kind of think of stockings as red. So maybe we'll start with the red on the stocking. I was thinking blue on this. We'll just see. I tend to be like, one color is for all. So I couldn't, but I thought this year I would try something new. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Hope you've gotten through the whole recovery of the wedding. I'm not sure I have. My mom's like, why don't you just unpack all that stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So, oh, I don't know about teal. Kind of thinking my famous eggshell blue for the snowman. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, but actually either maybe a little more blue. I'm going to go Lakeshore. Hopefully that'll work for me. Hello, Denise. Good to see you. Speaking of getting over our wedding hangover, would you call it? I guess. It feels like a great big, I don't know. What color do we do? I want to solid paint the star. I'm maybe thinking a yellow, just because this is candy apple, but I'm thinking I'm doing the deeper cherry color. That's going to be the color I'm going to use for the red. And I got a green out maybe for the ornament. I don't know. Ornament in the pesto. The star. What should we do the star in? Oh, there isn't. I was thinking there was a gingerbread man. I was thinking I can make a gingerbread man, but nope. Okay, so maybe we'll do two of them. I always am kind of a purist when it comes to doing ornaments. I always try to do them all exactly the same, but I don't need to, right? Tell me I don't need to. So yellow. Okay, we'll find a yellow maybe. Oh, this is a pretty color yellow. I would do gold, except that I think this is going to go good. Sunny side. It's just going to be the underside, because this is going to be majority of the color you put over the top. So my thought is I would do these all like in a solid color. I think I'm going to do this in blue, and then the stocking, I think maybe blue. I kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. That's where we're starting. And then I'll do, I was going to do the rest all in white. So hopefully that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So the one thing we do want to make sure is that we're coloring the right side. Now, we could do both sides for sure. This one's not going to matter. This one's not going to matter. But some of these do have like a back and a front, right? And we could paint both sides. And then I got to make sure this one's going the right way too. But if you don't have it going the right way and you try to use that transfer on, it's not going to work. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. All right. We will give it a go. So I am just going to use, let's see how this looks. Sometimes it's pretty dry. Pretty dry. My little squirter, my spray bottle is not working beautifully. This may not be the blue, but the reason I want to use the sponge for this is because it kind of gets it on there a little bit. Usually, boy, that is some hard paste. Good thing it's water-based. So we're just going to get this on here, hopefully, and get it covered. So I always, for Christmas, I always give everybody Christmas ornaments, all the kids, and I guess Dave and I usually share one. We're sharing just for our tree, but so then I make 10. So this would be perfect. I have actually 2 packs. We'll just do 1 pack today, I think. Hey Becky, how are you today? And Penny, thank you for joining in. Hello, hello. We are over in the DIY craft room, and Tarina is going to be up next. That looks really nice. We might have to do a couple of coats on this just to get it right, and really work this water in there. Holy cow! What happens is there's air. Oh, that's not too bad though. Once you get dug in there, it is still soft in there. It's not completely. It's not as dry as it looks. But sometimes I'm not always there. That gets a little bit better. I'm not always, doing projects with every single color every time or use it up before I'm done. So it kind of sits there sometimes, and just goes to show you can continue using them, especially if you're doing like a background painting. So like we are. And as it sits here, I think I do want to do the back side for sure. I'm getting messy on both sides anyway, but I want to let one side dry before we move on. So lots of great ideas. If you didn't see Elsa right before me, she did a beautiful watercolor. Oh my goodness, she is such an artist. I don't think I've actually seen her paint, but I met her at Leadership in Texas this last year, and I loved just sitting and listening. She's so creative, and I just love sitting there and listening to her. I didn't even see her paint, but she had so many ideas and such, I was in awe. She knows so much about art. So go back and watch that if you haven't gotten a chance to watch that, because she was imparting wisdom, art wisdom. I'm clearly doing the finger painting here because my fingers are covered. So we're just going to do that. Let it get a dry coat on that. I'm going to set that aside and try to get my fingers clean. So hopefully we are going to have a little better luck with some of these. All right. So the stocking, I think we'll use the cherry. This one is just a beautiful, bright red. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All right. And we're just I'm using basically a board eraser cut up into wedges. I might just cut this another time because I can, just to get more use out of it here. And I used these for white the other day, and it totally, I think I'm going to start with, I'm starting with the sides so I don't have to hold on to the sides to do the sides. I'm learning. I learned the hard way. And red is going to have extra pigment in it, so it is going to stain wherever you put it. It shouldn't stain your hands, but it will stain the transfer when we use it. All right. Want a nice, this one goes on so much better. That other one was just so dry. That was the problem. So isn't that pretty? So pretty. I hope you can see that. Gorgeous. Yeah, makeup sponges work too, but the board erasers, they're not that expensive either, and you can just cut them. So it's not that. The board eraser works, and they wash out pretty well because it's a board eraser. I've got little white patches on the edges. We still got to get the back though, so I will get that too. But first of all, we want to get the front and get it dried. All right, this is why I go on cardboard, because I'm a mess. I'm going to set this, I'm going to kind of just leave it open here. Try not to make myself too much of a mess. Wish me luck, right? So it's been a busy week. We had homecoming here this week, so and I thought we have the Idaho County Fair Princess, so she has to be in a parade tomorrow, and I thought we were going to be running from parade to a soccer. I know, I loved it too. Honestly, I not my own idea. So this is pesto. Isn't that beautiful too? Love it. Um, I love the idea of using a board eraser too. And this one, I don't know, it looks like the dog chewed out of it and it's totally fine. The dog did not. I do not have a chewing dog, but it just got broken. So this is the perfect way to use it because there's really, when you're using, you can use these for washing transfers, but they totally clean out after you use them like this pretty easily. I just like squeezed it out and then it was totally clean. So it was easy peasy to clean out. So tonight is the football game, and tomorrow is the last final home game for soccer, girls soccer, and she's gonna miss it because I thought the parade was in the morning, and the game is at noon, and the parade, as it turns out, is at 1. So disappointingly so. I don't know. Of course, I asked earlier in the week, what time is everything? And nothing, I'm not getting answers. I'm such a planner. It makes me nervous when people don't tell me what's going on. So I don't know. I'm like, I start every message to the group for the princesses. I'm sorry, I'm planning. Like I have to apologize for planning. I might do for sure. Like this red looks like it's almost ready the way it is. For sure, I'm gonna do another coat of the green. And then last but not least, we're going to do a kind of a lighter yellow, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know. This one kind of fell apart. I think, oops, this is a perfect way to use it because it's just all broken up. All right, sunny side. Oops, I almost went right onto that one. Let's move that aside. Sides first. I resist the sides first, I can tell you that. And in addition to soccer game and a parade tomorrow, it's my birthday. So if you are on my site and would like more information about purchasing from me, if anybody that purchases today or tomorrow will get a gift in the mail because I love gifts. What are your love languages? Mine is gifts. So birthdays are a big deal. Birthdays are a huge deal for me. Not because I need something expensive, but just because I like presents. This one's actually falling apart a little bit, this board eraser. Like I said, this one, I don't know. I've had it hanging around forever and it was kind of falling apart anyway. So now it's falling apart on this yellow is pretty. This sunny side. Kind of a summery color, but I think we'll see. We'll see. I have found that when I use the shimmers, they're not as good at coverage as these. All right, get where my finger was. I can see a little bit of board eraser coming off. This one's in rough shape. Okay. Kind of got a base coat. The blue is very needy and so is the green. It's very needy. So we're going to just work our way back. It was like an aha moment when I saw somebody, I think it was Brenda that was using the board erasers for doing this. And I was like, oh, duh. I don't know why I never thought of that. And of course, when I go to the store, like all of our shopping is very far away. We are an hour and a half down on top of the mountain to go to any of our major grocery shopping and stuff. So when I go shopping, it's like it is a full day of it. It's a big day of it. And so the last thing I'm thinking about is I make my list, but I never remember to put makeup sponges on it. I could go to Family Dollar. They probably have it, but this was just as easy. And I have board erasers. I don't have makeup sponges. I'm trying to get this covered. I like this color, though. Oh, boy. I may have to use a brush because the thing is I want to get this, because these chalkable shapes, they have kind of a rough, smooth, it's like very slippery, rough, rough surface. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. So I want to get this covered so that it kind of has a matte finish after we put this on. And that will help me put the transfer on and keep it. I don't know. I'm failing at this one. I'm wondering if I can't get some of it and just paint it on. That might go better. I think just because it's so dry, it's just sponging right off again. So I'm gonna try something else. Try if it fails the first time, it's crafting. We can always fix it, right? All right, get that one away so I stop touching it. All right, well, that one looks a little better, but it is a dry paste I got going here. I do like the look of the sponging better once it gets a nice thick coat on it. It just seems to get into those little holes. What did I do here? I didn't even get the edges, I think. I am cooking. Cooking. It's chilly here. Here in Idaho on the mountain, it is in the 50s, getting down into the 40s tonight. So Grandma was like, I don't need to go to a football game for no reason. So she's sitting in the house. Maybe she's watching, maybe not. Who knows? So she helped me clean today. We just reorganized, reset up all the computers and stuff because I was stepping over everything to get to the computer. And I had one cord going one way across the camper and one going the other way across the camper. So it's kind of a mess. And of course, crafting is always a mess, right? Crafting always is a mess. Oops, that got really a big chunk of that. All right, I want to put some more water in there. Keep working. Usually the longer you can let water sit on drier paste. Hi, Alexis. Good to see you. It will reconstitute itself. So that's the cool thing. These are water-based paints. This is definitely a fun project for kids. If you were looking for a fun kids project, you could do these ornaments for your kids, with your kids, for your kids, or with your kids, whichever one. All right, let's see if we can get this one a little better coverage here. Nice green pesto color. Although, yeah, we're going to go white lettering on top of this. So I think maybe think about it if you're worried about it blending into a green tree. I think we got a white tree, though, at our house. We got a white tree. Now that I'm thinking about it, we've usually gone and gotten real trees in the past, but 2 years ago we had 5 extra foster kids besides my 3. So I decided, my kids were mad. I decided to do a fake tree because I could fit it into our house. We have a very small house. We could fit it in a little bit better. Just was better all around. See, there I'm losing some. I don't think it would normally lose, except that I've already, it's broken down a little. Okay, I'm liking that one. That one's looking good. What do you think? I think it's going to be okay if it's not solid. So just trying to get that matte look to it and have a background other than white. You could leave these totally white and then put your color on top of it. That also works. I just thought, I don't know, this was my first idea. And I can change it because these are totally washable. I'm going to do the backside just because it looks pretty messy on the backside. And this was good coverage, this cherry. Great coverage. Oops, that was a bit much. That was thick. Nice thing about the sponge, though, is you can kind of get it spread out. But like I said, if this doesn't, if you don't like it this way, or you try it once, or the kids, get their fingers into it and you don't like it, you can totally just spritz it with water, let it set for a hot minute, and then take it off and start over. Use a board eraser to take it off. Okay, cherry. I think that's pretty good. And then let's do this. I'm definitely getting colored, multicolored today. Hello, Katie. Thank you for joining in. On wipe number 2. I'm gonna have to. That's what I needed to buy today. Wipes. I'm gonna run out. I had them in the truck, and we seemed to. I took one of mine in the truck, and that was my last one. But we used it a lot. We took my husband's uncle out in the woods, just driving to the Gospels. And it was gorgeous. We picked the perfect day on Monday to go because it was like in the 70s. Just beautiful day. And we were above the cloud line, really. We were just way up there in the Gospels, and we saw this beautiful lake. Gorgeous. But and we went to an old gold mine where they had a gold mine. They have the cemetery there up in the mountains. Kind of cool to see the cemetery from like 1870s and 80s gold mine in Idaho. It's really quite. Oops, I got a little red. Got a little red on my yellow. Okay. That was probably for my fingers. I think this one's going to be done. I need to maybe look at this side. Just making sure it's... Oh boy. I got some little flecks of red in my yellow. All right. Let that dry, and I'm going to shut that, and we'll set this aside. Wash that in a little while. All right. I guess I could have done the green because that's going to take a few coats, it looks like. I want this one darker. Ooh, that was mighty thick. That was too thick. Hi, Martha. Good to see you. We are over here in the DIY Arts and Crafts room. It's a group you can join for free for all kinds of arts and crafts ideas. And we are doing a jump into Christmas event tonight. Up after me is at 6:15 Pacific time is Tarina over at Create with Tree. That's me. She's actually hosting today, so she is double duty. And I appreciate all that she's doing to get this group going and everything like that. So that's kind of fun. All right. Let's do our little snowman here. I'm going to try to go around the edges one more time. See if we can't get them a better coverage. Some of these little cracks are white yet. So anybody who, if you would like more information about shopping with me and getting a birthday gift from me tonight or tomorrow, please just put shop and I will get back with you, help you out with that. Like I said, it's my birthday. I love giving gifts, so I'm going to send out some gifts. This one is just, I think I've soaked up too much water in it. Yeah, it's like soaking it up. It's like reactivating it and taking it off is what's happening. So I'm just going to go like this. Set that aside. All right, this one doesn't look too bad. I think it looks pretty good here. So I'm just going to try to do a coat on the back side because I don't want the white showing on the Christmas tree. It's okay if we don't put anything on it. Or you could take and do any of our patterns and put on the back side if you wanted, especially for the mitten. I'm thinking about the pumpkin cutout patterns. That would be really cute. There's a sweater one on there. That would be amazing. Okay, I'm going to get some drying going here because I want this. Like, of all the things not to work, my dryer, we moved everything around. So, I'm just testing things out here, making sure we got it in the right angle. If you're coming in, make sure that you say hello and let me know. If you want more information about this project, just put Ornaments down below and I will get with you on that. I think this is a fun project for anybody, adult or child alike. I think you could totally do this with kids of any age. I've done chalk couture. My daughters right now are 13 and 17. And they love doing chalk couture all on their own. But under that age, they definitely have been doing it for a while with me. So such a fun projects to do. I'm gonna continue on this painting path. I think it's just going on. The blue is really dried up that I'm using here. And so I'm just trying to get it wet again, and it seems to be going on better with the brush. So I like the sponge look better, but it's, overall we just want it covered. And I think, all right, let that dry a little bit. And then this cherry one, I can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that, but it has like kind of splotches on the edges where I went over. So I'm just going to try to sponge it and even it out a little bit. I see it went over my edge here to top it off. So keep in mind, the more you kind of pat at it or even brush at it, it's going to reactivate that first coat. So you want to be careful about doing too much patting and going over it, but you're pretty safe doing one. This would be really fun. You could let toddlers do the bottom coats because it's water, it's non-toxic, totally non-toxic. So it doesn't, they can get it all over. Certainly, some colors are going to be more stain worthy than others. Like red is a pretty harsh stain. Just want to get the edges. That's looking pretty nice. It's just my blues that look spotty. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. My live goes until 6:15, and at 6:30, I will be over in the Crafty Bunch for coffee. So I will be going off for sure. It was not intentional at all. Trust me, I did not put 2 and 2 together with the 2 events, so I apologize for that. But it's a double duty tonight. You get to see lots of crafting, Friday night live, right? All right, let's get some of these dried up, right? I think this one I've got both sides now. This one for sure. We'll start with the star because that's the most dry. I might have to do some extra coats on these blues. but we're going to get going. I am. It wasn't intentional, and I put 2 and 2 together like late last night. I'm like, okay, I got this. I got this. So I'm gonna change clothes. I've got the other one all lined up here, ready to go. No worries. We're crafting away tonight. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Okay. I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm really excited about the next one too. Actually, it's kind of nice. It's kind of like, phew, I'm back into crafting because I felt like everything was about the wedding for a while. So now I'm back. I'm back. So we are going to use this transfer, and this is the accordion transfer for Oh What Fun Ornaments. And I'm just going to cut these apart. Actually, before we do too much here, I do want to get a coat of wax on these dry ones. And I'm going to go ahead. If I don't like the back side, I may have to do another coat on there, but we're going to be good. I'm going to start with the green one, just a real light wax on here. The reason for that is it's just going to, keep it from lifting, since we just painted this, keep it from lifting up the paint, the chalk paste. So this will just help us out. Get that, kind of seal the surface for us. I don't know. I may just change my mind. I don't know if we'll see. I think this one, I may just go ahead and see how that looks. I think it's going to be okay because it's going to be mostly white anyway. I'm kind of doing the reverse of what it was. They came white and you could have gone with white all the way. All right, let's get this closed up and get the paste. I'll have to probably touch up back sides and edges later on, but for now, I'm just going to get these put away. Set aside anyway. I'm like confused. I don't know where things go anymore. I knew that would happen when I clean my office here. Clean my little work area. Okay. We're going to set this aside. Oh, that's kind of messy. Very messy, in fact. Just made a mess. Big mess. All right. Set this aside. Now we are ready to go ahead and cut these ornaments. Now this came with the string, the twine too, so that's sort of fun. And we're just going to cut these apart. Like I said, I think we'll start over here on the star, but I'm going to cut them. There's a line that you can just cut them apart. These are reusable silk transfers. So if I don't get this done by 6:15, I will go ahead and go off and I will finish them up and take a picture for you. I don't even have the greens out yet to hang them on a tree for you. So they're gonna be laying down, I think. I am a messy cutter in the best of times. All right. I probably should do a little bit of fuzzing just so that it has a better chance of coming up. I'm just going to go ahead and get this centered on here. This transfer is so nice. You can see through. It says making spirits bright is what it says. We're going to grab the white, bright white, and the host of this event is Tarina, she's actually going to be up next on the DIY Arts and Crafts room. Okay, here we go. I'll show you how quick and easy. So that was the hardest part, right? Like getting them evenly covered. And I mean, it's one of the reasons I don't usually like to, if I can avoid painting one of my surfaces, you could totally do this like with whatever color you want on the top. It's telling you it's going to look just great too, just as good. So we're just going to peel this back to reveal it. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. See if I can get the camera. There it is, making spirits bright. Isn't that cute? I don't know. I'm not sure yellow is my favorite. Let's just say that. So I'm just going to stick this back on. I'll take it in and wash it. And after we're done here, then we'll just kind of keep on going. I guess we have the stocking sitting here, so we'll do that. I don't know about that yellow. Oh well. These would also make really good neighbor gifts. This week we had National Good Neighbor Day. These would be great cute little ornaments to give to the neighbors. Your kids can make them and pass them out. That would be really cute. This one says Merry Christmas, and it's kind of broken up, the Christmas is. Just kind of testing these out. Like I said, this is my first time making these, but I thought these were really super cute. Super cute. A fun little, if you have a book club or something, you want to make a craft night, such a fun little thing to do. Or Bible study. Whoops, Isn't that cute? If you did cookie colors, they would look like cookies, right? Except they have a hanger, but they could potentially look like cookies. I think that's just adorable. And you really can't, like I said, you can't see like where it was kind of goopy, in different places where I wasn't very even on my, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to do the blue, even though it's not evenly distributed, the paste. I guess I didn't even, oops, I have to go on this side. So this is what it looks like before. I'm just going to show you how it's not the greatest coverage, but we'll see how it looks once I get the transfer on there. Oops. Get the little lumps out. Oops. Cool thing is you could totally see through this to line it up. Love that. Sometimes when we couldn't see through our transfers, this is a great improvement we've made on our transfers, that you can see through them. Anybody could do this, really. Oops, that top part might have been a little crooked. Oh well. You can always blame the kids. The kids did it. Actually, my girls are pretty good at crafting. They're sometimes better than I am. They see things differently than I do. All right. This one says, oh, what fun. Oh my goodness. That one is adorable. I love having the white on top because then it really looks like a snowman to me. Hi, Diana. Isn't that adorable? Holy cow, I love that one. All right. We only have 2 more left to go, about 7 more minutes in this. And Tarina will be coming on and doing her fancy dancy craft up next. She was doing a nativity scene earlier. Oh my gosh, that nativity scene. The stained glass, gorgeous. Also kind of a work of art as well. All right, one more blue one. We did the blue mitten. Oops, got to go on this side. This one's a little thicker coverage, so there we go. This one says warm wishes. That's really cute saying to put on a mitten. These would be so cute. Just like put the twine on and then like 1 or 2 little beads on the twine. So cute. For Christmas ornaments, then I always put the year in a Sharpie marker on it for my kids and for my grandkids, and then put their name on it because we have so many, 5 kids. When you have 5 of the same ornament or similar ornaments, hard to remember from year to year who gets what. So that's how I mark it. I will just go with a Sharpie. The other thing that we always do as a family tradition with ornaments is we will take a silver ball, just a plain silver ball, and I didn't get the backside, so that will be something I'll have to do here. But we will. I know I like the. I do too. I'm with you. I like the blue for sure. I don't know. The red's pretty too. I really like the red. Um, blue is probably one of my favorites. I'm not so nuts about the yellow. Not gonna lie, it's not my favorite. Yellow is not my favorite. But what we do is we take a silver ball every year, put the date on it, and Stoll family, and that because that's our last name, and then we put all the different things, places, or things that we did for the year that were important. So just like we try to keep them really brief. Like last year, Levi went to ISU, so we put ISU. Levi went to ISU, and what else? Like this year, because we on spring break we went to Bryce Canyon and Grand Canyon. We'll put all of those places we visited on there. In the past, when we've had foster kids, we put the foster kids' names on that we had for the year, or this year we had exchange students, so we'll put their names on there. So we just do important things we did for the whole year. We just write it in a black Sharpie marker all over our silver ornament. And then, so we have one for each year. So each year we can look at it and go, oh, remember when hi, Karen. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I jumped because I was dropping it. But isn't that adorable? Silent Night. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love that. It's so beautiful with that pesto. That one is pesto. I love it. I like the white on the colors. I don't know. I'm kind of hooked. I would say the only one I didn't care for was the yellow one, right? All right, let's get this put away. And like I said, this is all washable. It's non-toxic. So you could do this project with your kids. They can make their own ornament, but I enjoy making an ornament for a Christmas gift. I also sell a lot of ornaments made at my craft fairs, but we'll just put that away. And I still have the back side of this one. So we're going to dry that up a little bit. Make sure it's dry. I won't do the green one yet. Actually, there's a lot of paste on there. I really like the snowman, this one. The Oh What Fun. Isn't that cute? So cute. I like this one, the blue. That was worth the trying to get the paste to go right for me, that's for sure. That was worth the struggle, I think, because my blue was a little dry, so I had to work on that one a little bit. So make sure that you stick around, go back to the DIY Arts and Crafts room, and make it, refresh the page so that you can get the next person up, who is Tarina at Create with Tree. That's me. She's going to be up next. Trying to remember, where did I put my beads? All this organization, it's confusing. My mom said she didn't like me going underneath everything to grab things, but I think I've created more little nooks and crannies for that now. Let's see what we can find. I buy garland at these white ones will be perfect. I buy garlands at thrift stores on sale. And then I cut them apart when I need them. So all I'm going to do to finish these off is go ahead and use the string, the twine that came with them, and then put Is this one dry enough? Put a bead or two on the top, and that's it. Tie the knot. How fun is that? How fun is that? Yes, the ornaments can be ordered. I would be happy. I will get with you later on this evening and help you with that. I will get you a link so you can order them for sure. And like I said, I'm celebrating my birthday. I'm telling you, it's my 29th birthday again. This weekend, my birthday is tomorrow, last day of the month. And anybody that orders, I will be sending out some happy mail too. Isn't that cute? Like, it doesn't take much, just a bead or two on the top. They are so cute. Thanks, Penny. Thanks so much for joining in, and have a great and blessed evening. Go on over to the arts and crafts room and be sure to watch Tarina. I'm sure she's got some great projects over there. Keep on crafting. Have a very blessed evening.